It's that time again. It's that time. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, whichever part of the world you're from. It's that time again. Welcome along to my live stream. My name's Danny C, and let's get down to business, shall we? So first things first, turn the music off, and we'll talk. There we go. So, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is all well, whatever you've been doing. And yeah, it's tonight's menu. I'm going to be throwing down some GT3 lobbies with 10 minutes qualifying, and of course we'll be showcasing like what qualities and skills that we've adapted to, like with the update 1.43 on the GT7. So I hope everyone's all good and well, and so let's get straight to it then. So for what's happening is that I'll be throwing down the GT3 lobbies at 7:30 p.m. UK time. So anyone is more than welcome to join. Not a problem at all. So we'll be racing at one track of each continent the game has to offer, where you have North America, South America, Europe, Oceania, and Asia. So that's tonight's menu for what I'll be providing you for tonight's GT3 lobbies. So other than that, I'm up for the tasking and assessing like which car is good and whatnot. So just for a bit of fun, yeah, fresh from the recent league racing, I've competed the Lamborghini GT3 series that's officially ran by CC Sim. Started second and finished second like on that occasion. So so happy days. So like the objective like from there is just to build on the consistency in terms of like getting to to keep assessing and developing and doing some tweaks with the car setup on certain things you're allowed to adjust a bit to not only get a good qualifying lap but for the race stream also. So other than that, will as it stands, will leading the standings by 4 points or something like that, ahead of not one but two nearest rivals. Is that of course that I'm on the my objective if it's just to keep chip away with good results, regardless where I end up in qualifying or how the situation pans out with the races, etc. So other than that, from my end, that will couldn't ask for a much nicer start for sure. Having got a race winner to my name after getting after seeing some people been dished out with some post race time penalties for the start infringement, especially two of them in front of me where I started third. Even though I finished third on the road at time, then the next race started second and finished second too. So other than that, we've just been keeping their head down and then just building that to momentum from there on, because there's still a long way to go and a lot can happen for sure. So yeah, that I'm bringing on to the next league race, which is also next Thursday as well, and I believe we're over at Nürburgring. Yeah, Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit is where I'll be racing at. So other than that, we'll let's keep pushing. So we're on 27:25 UK time. So 5 minutes there, I'll be throwing out the three GT3 lobbies with 10 minutes qualifying. So yeah, just a couple of things about what I like about clear up, and any toxicity or any dirty driving will not be, tolerated by any means. Say if because what we want to if it is just a nice, clean, respectful racing. Just chill, and obviously that we'll say if you knock someone off and you get into the wrong, then pull over to one side and give the place back where it's safe to do so, and and that of course is to helps you like use the get out of jail free card without letting the like the officials like interfering, etc., etc. So yeah, that will what else about that? So literally, just like this time, like I'm gonna be on the pad. Although that like I've been like using the Logitech G923 for the past couple of streams, just to like in cockpit view, which I felt I had like a bit of energy, but for this time round, I just thought, just like chill for a bit, like even though that I've been like working 4 nights straight, along with the gym that which I've been like just keeping track of like just do the things I was able to do like at that presence. So it's what keeps me going for sure. And yeah, so calm before the storm. Calm before the storm. So we're on the 28th, so I'll be coming out to Escapes movie and then about to fire up a lobby. 2 minutes. Okay, so GT3 lobby 2 minutes qualifying. So what we've got to is I'll be providing you the 5-lap sprint races along with 10 minutes qualifying. Bear in mind that grid start with force start check is on as well, and the only settings that you're allowed to use is the brake balance, so you can alter the brake balance to how you like it. No tyre wear, fuel consumption rate, race finish delay. Well, obviously it depends on each circuit. So 10 minutes qualifying, no tyre wear, fuel consumption rate, racing soft tyres. Shortcut side penalty to weak, and then ghosting is also set to weaker. And yeah, so less than a minute until we get the GT3 lobbies a bit underway. Yeah, we're in good shape. Okay, so we're at 7:30 now on my phone. So I'm going to be throwing down the lobbies in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Room is loading, and the lobby is now open. Let's see who else is joining in. So I'm gonna put myself in also. And once we wait for the lobby to fill up a bit, then just gonna go for like a 1 minute toilet break, and should be back shortly. Back. Bit of a quiet one. So let's get out to the track and then and see who else that shows up. And this is the view that I use for when I'm on the controller, which is the near chase. Obviously, I was more used to that sort of view, as I have been like since I was a kid. Obviously, that like some people like it a little closer, and some people like to use the roof or the tip of the nose, the tip of the bonnet, for example. So it's just like your preference at the end of the day, isn't it? For sure. Got Captain Max joining in. Welcome along. And Max is in the Lambo. It's all I practice, so no big deal. Get the tyres nicely warmed up. No sandbags lurking on my previous lap. Got to Captain Max like a 7 penalty. Go, go, get some practice. Let's see like how he gets on. So we've got Max out of it in the Lamborghini with hazards on. Currently setting a lap. See what set to times he's on to. So we'll go way wide at the left-hander. And has a half-second penalty for track limits. So I'm going to put the message out to, well, seeing as though that he's the only one in, 5 mins to quali. So I may as well just get another lap out and start the qualifying, which will last 10 minutes. And why I use 10 minutes qualifying is, well, for when you use the... Good evening, Captain. Welcome along. Not a problem. And do you know what? It's a quiet one, like, so far. Like, obviously that there's only Captain Max, I can, so unless the lobby fills up, so we'll see like how that pans out. And other than that, so we'll just go from there. So go and check out Captain Colossus Racing on YouTube and Instagram as he throws down the GT3 5-lap sprint race lobbies on the Wednesday evenings. He also has Instagram as well, where he publishes those he publishes a load of like content, you know, deliveries, etc. So go give him like a follow and a sub. Yeah, for sure. That I mean, it could happen to anyone else for sure, and just depends like what's on the agenda for sure. And obviously with the recent changes to the BOP, especially the GT3 and the GT4, then it's certainly like made a difference also. No problem, mate. No problem at all. And this time round, as you can see, I'm not bad, as I feel like a bit like less tired and you know, from doing the normal things like, you know, with like work and gym. And we've got somebody else joining the lobby. Welcome along. No problem, buddy. Always do your best, and that's all you can ask for. And don't overthink too much. Just enjoy yourself, and that's what it's about for tonight. A little slow, but I'm going to park up somewhere safe. Just park on this slip road here. And if you are listening to this stream as well, welcome along, and I hope you're well. So we've got like a couple of minutes of quali there left, and yeah, so he's out to the Porsches. I just seen him like well flying past the final sector. Going to spectate more. So this is a CR RD from France in the Porsche 911 in the AlphaTauri colours. Well, obviously the red and fluorescent yellow colour scheme this time round. Flicking it down to second and then up to third. Using all of the track available. Going through this complex of corners at through second, third, second and first. Onto the right hander. Then set yourself up like onto the left hander like for. He's done a 132.9er, so he must have like used the track limits somewhere. So okay, so we've got like well, two people watching today, including myself, like that's watching through the phone. So starting soon. Good luck. No problem there, buddy. Wait for you for a couple of minutes. I hope you're well, Hado. Welcome along. So there's loads of space there, like for those who like to stick around and that's sitting in the lobby, you know, getting some practice on board, and obviously we'll be expecting some company for sure. So Adri has gone even faster. Got a 132.8 as well. And they've got Maxima also like in the Porsche as well. See what the a slight effect on some cars, and obviously as far as I'm aware that well, I mean I might be speculating, the Genesis like all those has been nerfed, so it was like a lethal car. Then obviously as far as I'm concerned, the Genesis like is one of them cars that's been like nerfed, and then two like also not so much like on the on the Mercedes. I might be even speculating, like, unless like somebody tells me anything different, or of course the paper, like which tells you, like, you know, the low speed, medium speed, high speed attributions of each car's capabilities. And so we've got to Adri, who's not far off my pace of it, as he has done a 131.9, 132.0, something like that. You're getting froze. Oh dear. Hopefully you should get in nicely. And just to see how that goes. And from my end of it, it's all running smooth, and so I'm not too sure what's happening, like with it's if you're the only one that's having a game froze, or someone else's game like frozen. We'll see how that pans out from there. Which in that case of I'm going to be obviously going a little slower. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to start qualifying, and when at some point whenever you join, and yeah, that's like we'll just get you into manual inputs, like the grid, like depending where we end up. So for those who are joining in, whilst the qualifying is on, so starting soon. Good luck. And that way, that if we get a few people joining in, it's already loaded up, no problem. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all, buddy. Thank you. No problem. 1 sec. We've got somebody joining in, and that's Hado as well. Welcome along. I hope you're well, and then we'll get to qualifying underway. Okay, so here goes Jude's car. So starting soon. Good luck. And qualifying is underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then if I get some people joining in as well, we'll I'll add them like onto the grid, like once I get the photo taken from the grid that was set, and yeah, that'll get them in straight into the race from there on. About to begin my first flying lap of the session. Swinging it from the right to the left. And that's me. That's the fastest time that I've done so far. See how everyone's doing. Captain Max and Hado behind me too. Captain's done the 1:35 something. And Hado's done the 1:31.9 in the Mercedes. Max has done a 1:33.7. Keep going. And Hado's done a 1:31.8. I think I'll go one more lap on this one, as the track is starting to ramp up, and I'm sure that everyone else will be improving as well. As Max has done a 1:33.5. Senna Rocket has joined. Welcome along. Oh, he's left the room. No problem. Fluff my lines over the first sector. See how much time I lost on my personal best. Only 4:10, so I'll just come out on this one and then watch people do some laps. Put the information on the screen. So here I was about to start his flying lap 2 in the Mercedes. Edo really using all the track that he could to get the maximum out. So, and E2 is like on purple in the first sector, 700. So he's just a little touch there. We've got Adri like set in at 132 something as also. As you can see, like Edo really throwing the car in corners and giving it all he could as he heads down like into the complexion of corners. I can also try to get the car together and then give it full beans as he does. Wide entry onto the right hander, position the car on the right hand side over to the left to finish off second sector. He's gone his personal best in the second sector. Squirrels out of the corner as he goes up to the hill. Let's see what time can he do from there. Over to the start finish line, it's a 1:32, so he lost time out of the final sector. Let's see who else is on the time. We've got Adri's also is he on the fast lap? No, he's not on the fast lap, but he might be able to get one more lap in with a bit of time left. So we've got Captain Max also on the is he on the fast lap? I'm not too sure if he is. And good evening, Rich. Welcome along. I hope you're well out there, buddy. I hope you're well. Max squarely wall through the one corner turnover. You can see Hado a wall also looks like he's on the flying lap 2. We'll wait to see what's his second time. So he's just got a bit wide there, but carried the speed on the outside of the corner. But see what time is he on. Not on quite the best of laps, but so that looks like it's that will be the grid unless anything changes between these two as to where they're going to end up at the end of the 10-minute qualifying session. He's done his qualifying Adri, and then so Hado's gone a little quicker with 1:31.8. So and Yep has just joined the room. Welcome along. Okay, so he's joining the grid. So which in that case I'm gonna take a screenshot of this for a moment and manually input it now that I've got Yep in the room. Setting grid. Welcome along, Yep. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well. And I'm sure that those who qualify don't even mind. Not a problem at all. Okay, so practice race, set by host, good start with force check. Yep. Hang on, have we got somebody joining in? No. Good start with force check, just in case. Hey up. What's happening here? Cannot change like it. Cannot like it. Adjust the grid. Somebody trying to join in. Ah, okay then. Oh, the game's crashed. Not a problem, buddy. What I'll do, like at this moment, is I'll see if I can try it one more time. Because if not, then obviously I'll just start it, and then that'll give you a chance, like, to get yourself ready for the next race. So apologies for that, anybody, for those who are watching. There we go. That should work. Setting grid. Grid. Apologies. Setting grid. Apologies. Okay, so if you like to tick enter, please. Setting grid. Okay, so setting the grid, because I got a screenshot that also. So there's myself, like, on pole, Halo in second, and yeah, everything's spot on then. Right, so we got there in the end. So started soon. Good luck. No qualifying because it's straight on there. Race starting. No qualifying because I just manually inputted the grid. So good luck. Have a good race. So let's get down to business for the first race of the evening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. There we go. We got there in the end. So hopefully Yep should join back in also. So yeah. So just please be aware that the grid start for full start is on, unless it's not yet. Full start is on, so be mindful of that. Out to the first corner, like about cleaning along with everyone else, and I've got Halo right behind me as well. Coming out to the final sector. So you have myself in the lead, Hado in second, Captain Max in third, CRRD in fourth, as we're about to enter the second lap of the motor race. Yep's back in the room. Welcome along, buddy. You'll be on the next one for sure. And for those who are tuning in, welcome along. I am a Tuesday evening service person where I'll be throwing down some lobbies, especially the GT3 lobbies. I also too compete in the league races, especially the Lamborghini GT3 series that is officially run by CC Sim. Oh, Captain Max has left the room. Hope they're okay. So there's myself, Hado, and CRRD in the top three after this second lap. Smooth as you like. A bit wide on the right-hander. Looks like Hado had a moment there. So coming into lap 4, there's myself a bit in the lead. CRRD in there. Last lap. Second to last lap. Plenty of time like a bit to reply. As I had like about 6 odd second gap between myself and the nearest opponent. On to the final lap of it, so we have myself a bit in the lead, CRRD in second, Hado in third, as we're about to enter the last lap of the race. As Haydo sets the fastest lap of the race as well, with a 1:31.6 in the Mercedes AMG 20 model. Around the final corner for one last time. And Anisi takes the checker flag at Interlagos and wins race 1 of the evening. GG's to Haydo and Ardy. This car doesn't feel too bad a bit around Interlagos. And that's done me enough miles there to get a 4-star roulette ticket. Save the replay if you want. Congratulations, well done. Next track loading. So we're gonna go to Mount Panorama. Next track loading. Go back to basics there, so we change the track also. Where is it? Mount Panorama. There it is. He's left the room. And see how many turn up this time around as well. Let's see what car we're going to be in. I think I'm going to be in the M6 Sprint model. See how that goes from there. Enter myself in. And then see who else turns up as well as we go along. So we've got Haydo out in the Aston Martin DBR9. And then we've got Yep also in the Mercedes AMG 20 model as well. And I'll be out to the M6 Sprint model. See how that goes from there. So I'm going to put the message out whilst I've got a lot of clear air around me, clear track around me. Quali in 5 mins. So it just gives you a chance like a bit to get a lap time in. I believe this M6 Akiba is been like nerfed like just a little bit, unless I'm speculating. I could be wrong. So it doesn't feel too bad as well. So far, so good. We'll see how this car drives at Mount Panorama. (170 mph), and I can brake later than that for sure. A 19.1 in the first sector. So Yep has done a 2-minute 1.4 in the Mercedes. And Pedro's joined the room. Welcome along. 2-minute 2.0 is the my current best lap. Well, obviously a quarter of a second down in the first sector. So let's come out of this and see who we've got out on the track. So Yep, like about also looking like he's gonna get another quick lap in before I throw down the lobby. And then we've also got Hado too in the Aston Martin DBR9. Welcome along to Almus and Farao. Welcome along to welcome to our lobby, and hope you two are well. So we've got Almus in the lobby in the M6 endurance model, and they've got Farao in the Nismo GTR also. So these two have just joined the lobby. So there is Almus in the Marlboro M6 endurance model. Nice looking livery, and then we've got Frau in the Nismo GTR 2013 model. Give him like a minute, like to get the feel of the track. Up, down the gears and onto the downhill section, just to get like the feel of the car also. And then Frau just up the hill like a bubble, just finding the feet, giving every inch of it he could. A little touch wide there on the downhill, going onto the downhill section. We've got Neo VR in the lobby. Welcome along. Starting soon for quali. Starting soon for quali. Good luck. So we've got 6 people in the lobby so far, so I'm going to throw down the qualifying in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So another 10 minutes of qualifying a bit is underway. So let's get straight to it for race 2. Bit wide, clashing the wall at the moment there. I'll just let everyone by so then they can get some space, you know, to get the quali laps in. There's loads of time like him, so this is a quality. Oh, very lucky to avoid getting hit. Get the tyres warmed up. Give myself a load of space up front. Loads of time. just keep it to, just be nice and because there's loads of time, and be patient. Oh, just a little wide there. Oh, a bit wide there, but there's still loads of time there for sure. Not my best lap, but and I believe there's only Yep who's behind me also. And E2 is on a flying lap, so. I've got Almas in the M6 endurance model with a 2:01.2, 2-minute 1.2. Little clash with the wall. So as it stands, with less than 4 minutes of qualifying to go, Almas in second, and got Yep in this second, Birdie in the house in third, myself in fourth, Frau in fifth, Hado in sixth. I put myself into third place as the track is starting to ramp up. Yep, with a 2-minute turn 9 in the Mercedes AMG 20 model. On provisional pole momentarily. Little bash with the wall. Almas has gone even faster. We're about 2 minutes to 0.06, 2 minutes 0.6. I might be setting the fast lap here. There you go, buddy. That'll do me. Go, go, go. And I'll just come out of this and watch about how the people are going on. Almost like a bit of scraping the wall, like just to try and like get every inch of the track and as close as he dares to get like a wall every 10th possible. He is 3/10 down on the second sector, so he's got to make up some time if he was to not only try and like beat his like personal best, but to try and like get into the low minute to twos if he could. Then we're also got Yep like but also was about to like will get a quick lap in the Mercedes AMG also. And there's myself in the pits and Birdie in the house is Birdie in the house like on the flying lap in the BRZ. Hado in the Aston, Ferrari in the as well. So back on board with Almas a bit. Is he gonna like it? We'll get another quick lap in. Missed out like by 5 tenths, but it's enough to take a provisional pole momentarily. We'll wait to see if Yep is on, but there's somebody like him, will slow like him, unless they're on the quick lap as well. Four tenths down, but he's gonna have to like make it all up if he could on the last sector. Good sportsmanship there to let somebody pass the whilst they're on the flying lap. Oh, Yep has lost it and missed out like by something somehow. He was 4 tenths down there and he just like finished off the race, the qualifying in reverse. But all to play for like as he lines up on the front row along with Almas. And there's myself in third, Birdie in the house couldn't improve their lap time as Birdie in the house did a 2 minute to 3.5. Hado in the Aston Martin DBR9 with a 2 minute to 4.7. So let's have a look at the results. So we've got so there's your top 6 as well. So I'm going to put the message out. Good luck. Have a good race. Let's have a clear race. And let's get down to business for the second race of the evening. And let's get straight to it. I use a pad. Although I do have a Logitech G923 that's lurking on the on my bedroom. Although I use it every now and again, it just depends like on how I feel on the occasion. So I thought for this evening I'll be using the pad just to chill. Full start is on, just so you're aware. Don't forget to use your radars as well. Something's going off behind me as well. If Ferrari was deemed at fault, I must give the place back. Otherwise, I'm going to do something about it, because we just want a nice, clean, respectful race. Because failing to apply their principle, say like if you're in the wrong and then you knock someone off and carried on, then obviously we'll not tolerate that. So he's apologized to him, so that's all cool. As long as these two are sorting each other out, then that's the main thing for sure. So Ferrari's giving the place back to Bernie in the house. So that's of course is well, the best way, to give something back after being in the wrong. So it's all good. Because I did see something like a ball at turn 1, and I wasn't really sure what was going off, and then obviously saw the lobby chat about what was going off, and yeah, so we're cool for now, as we're about to enter the second lap. Yeah, and then of course for sure that just do your best, and then especially with these BOP changes that's applied to both Group 3 and Group 4, then obviously there's a lot of learning, as you do, for sure. So we've got Almas and yet battling for the lead at Mount Panorama, myself in 3rd, Haydo in 4th, Bird in the house in 5th, and Ferrari in 6th. And that's your current running order after the first lap. Purple in the first sector. So got Almas in first place, we've got Yep in 2nd, myself in 3rd, Haydo in 4th, Birdie in the house in 5th, Ferrari in 6th, and I've gone purple in the first sector like everyone else. Frow's left the room. Hope they're okay. Hado's also retired from the race. Oh, they're okay. Hope he's okay. CCR Tom's joined the room. Welcome along. I hope you're well, buddy, if you are watching the stream. Oh, he's left the room. But not by long until the next race cycle. If you are watching the stream, so I've not used that DBR9 for ages. Well, since like the previous few updates about that, of course, the DBR9 was one of the car of choices, especially at tracks like High Speed Ring, Monza. But I'm not even driven into like it so ages. So then, although that there's some people that they've been like using it every now and then, but I've not even used it myself. So that for sure that will still has like the capabilities, especially on straights. I'm sure of that. Unless someone tells me any different. A good battle out on front between Almas and Yep for the race lead. Pardon me. Almas has set the new fastest lap of a 2 minutes to 0.8. As we head down to the last lap, you can see Yep like a bit in Almas' slipstream. Down the hill from the high point of the circuit. Ooh. Nearly hit the wall hard. But it's near the end of the race before we move on to the next venue. So we've got Almas who comes out victorious, and then we've got Yep in second place. I came on with third, and then Birdie Niaus comes on to take fourth place. GG's. And for those of who are tuning in into this channel, I am a Tuesday evening surface person to throw down some lobbies, especially GT3. I also do some league racing on the one Thursday every 2 weeks. So congratulations, well done. Next track, loading, and then we're going to be over at Fuji, which is the next venue, with or without the chicane. So, do you know what? Just to get a bit of flow, we'll go into the short course without the chicane. So. Gonna get the Nismo out. No problem, buddy. Just about to leaving the message, but so thanks for Wolf for the race at Almus, if you're watching this stream. So I'm gonna be out of the Nismo and see how many show up this time round. Give him a bit of time, you know, to get a feel of the Fuji track without the chicane. So yeah, we shall see how that goes as we go along. And if you are liking the content, hit the like button, and if you are new, hit the subscribe button if you like to see more of that sort of content. So we'll get the message out. Quali in 5 minutes. And then Yep's just chilling on the side of the track, with all of the runoff. Looks like a quiet one for tonight, but unless anything changes, if we get some people in. But we'll see how that goes as we go along. Like a couple of tenths up on the second sector. Now we're over a tenth up on the second sector. Got a bit wide there, touch. Just get around this corner and then park next to Yep and give myself a minute before we get qualifying underway. What else we got in? We've got believe it's Hado. Yeah, Hado's like still in the lobby. He's just chilling in the pit garage. So what we like with football scores. Bayern Munich 2-0 at half time. Paris Saint-Germain 1-0 at half time. Yeah, just a quick peep like about the football scores, and then yep. So exit this and then see if like about Hado's looking at the still watching the stream. Starting, buddy. Seems like a quiet one there for sure. Starting soon. Give it 30 seconds. Not sure, like, a bit if he's not sure what's going on, but we'll just get the qualifying like a bit underway. Unless like if we get some people joining in and joining the lobby, then manually set the grid, no problem. So qualifying underway. So good luck. Yep. After you, yep. Give myself all the space I need to, because we've got just over 8 minutes left of qualifying. Feels pretty nice around the corners the Nismo. Says yep, done a 135.2 in the Corvette. There's myself with my 135.3. Edo's left the room. Up there, okay. Yep, stood at 134.5 in the Corvette. Yep's lost it. There's still some time to lift. Still some time left. One 34.8. Quarter of a second down and then got a bit wide there. Just a little slower there. see if I can get anywhere faster. Only by 6,000 off my PB. Purple in the second sector. Don't look like the tidiest of last sectors, but we'll see what time can I deliver onto the onto the home straight for the final qualifying lap session. Might get a lap, you know. Now it's dropped some time, but yep, has got pole position. Oh, I just let the timer down. I should have just slowed down like it would have touched there, but oh good, oh good. So it's myself in second place, along with Yep, in 2 different cars. So, but yeah. We'll have one more like him if you're free. Not a problem, if you're short on time. So I think after this race, we'll call it like a bit at Barcelona without the chicane, if you're up for it. No problem, buddy. No problem. Regardless, like how many showed up, then obviously there's been some like good races and good like assessment as to which car is like good at what and whatnot. But other than that, we'll bring on to the next one for what's to come. Okay, so there's just myself in second place with 134.8, then Yep with a 134.5 in the Corvette to C7. So I'm gonna put that message. Good luck. Have a good race, and let's have a clean race. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Yep, got a slight getaway there. Little bit of blip in there, hopefully it sorts itself out. Yep, getting a little bit squarely onto that corner. Cut the corner just a bit there. Wasn't even looking where I was going. And I got a half-second penalty. Lovely stuff. So I've got Yep in the lead going into lap 3, and then there's myself behind him as well. And that Corvette seemed to be like a pretty good car around Fuji. Yep, gone a little wide there. On to the penultimate lap now. The second to last lap. Pardon me. Got myself like a with a 1:34.7. Going into the last lap with Yep in the lead, myself in second. And then after this lap, then we'll head off to Barcelona without the chicane. Around the final corner, and then there's Yep, who was taking the win for race 3, and then there's myself that comes on to take second. GG's, buddy. Yeah. Although I did see like a little bit, yeah, it does for sure. And then whilst you're here, was I blipping? Yep, from your screen, because I did notice that I've saw you like blipping a little bit. So I was just wondering from your perspective, was I blipping like from your screen, like whilst I was sat behind you? Because if I was, then obviously no problem. Good evening, Mabrinio. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well out there. Yeah, no problem. So, what I'll do is that I'll just keep like the format just as it is, and of course, I'll just get down to Barcelona to finish off the evening. Where is it? There it is. The no chicane. 5 laps. Yeah, I was going to say that my game was just feeling fine, but I'm not sure about anybody else's. That although they'd like to see like one of the streamers' games running fine, and so too is most of them. But then it just depends on the occasion, doesn't it? For sure. So other than that we'll just put the message out for good measure, unless we get more people joining in. See, as though it's been a quiet one. Yep's out in the Ferrari, and I'm gonna be out in the Lamborghini. And then put the message out. Last race of the stream. Loving the V10 from this Lamborghini. And that, of course, is a car that I use for the Lamborghini GT3 League Racing Series, officially ran by CC Sim. Ooh. Not looking at where I was going, but we'll keep moving. Do you know what? It's not really too bad. Like, it's a bit like, I don't know. It's you know, how can I describe it? It's one of these cars like where for sure that it's a handful, you know, to manage the drivability out of this thing. Like it can throw it in corners, whilst not throttle. Whereas on the straight, see how quicker can I get on the home straight. Leaving it on 5th gear. So I can get close to like 160 towards the end of this straight. So I'm going to put the message out. Quali in 5 mins. And so with the Lamborghini GT3 series that I'm doing is obviously if you like get the car in stock, only having to change the tires, you know, the dry and wet weather tires. The only things you can change in the CC Sim line. The reds go up. Barnsley's leading like by 2 goals to 1. That's good to know. Lovely stuff. That's what I like to hear from a Yorkshireman. So, but yeah, the only things you can change in the in terms of the setup, like the car setup, is obviously the also the ride height, the anti roll bar, and of course the downforce. The only thing you can change whilst out of the track is the brake balance, as I've exceeded the track limits by hugging the apex too early. So might as well just get another lap in. So like, although I do feel quick, like in the as the purple sectors were going up, and so this car does have like potential still, like after the previous update. We'll come out of there. We've got somebody joining in too. We've got David, welcome along. I hope you're well out there, buddy. And then there's Jeppe, like he were just chilling at the side of the track in the Ferrari. And there's David that's just come out to the pits in the Porsche 911. Little bit of a glitching, like I'm sure that it'll fix itself on its own. So, but yeah, so gonna put the message out as I'm gonna begin the qualifying for the last round of the evening, and quali starting soon. Quali starting. Good luck. And then we begin for the final qualifying session of the evening. And let's get straight to it. Oops, I've took a time penalty for track limits, but it's okay because I'll be able to get my tyres even warmer for the next round of the flying lap. Bit of a handful whilst braking. So that is a 142.3, so more time left in the tank. Purple in the first sector. Yep's gone fastest with a 140.9 in the Ferrari. And then there's myself, like with a 140.0, and I can get it into the 39s if I can. A little bit down on time as well. I may as well just get one more lap in, I feel. Cheers, buddy. And that's me, like it will having me lap time deleted for track limits. You can go, buddy. The track is yours. Let's see, like how the rest of the field pans out. Although that I've showcased that you can in a Lamborghini can get a 1 minute 39 point something with and David's going into the pits thinking he needs new tyres. You don't need new tyres, there's no tyre wear and fuel consumption rate, so, and yep, it's got a half-second penalty for what I believe it's track limits. Got a bit too deep, so that's it. Is that him done for qualifying? Time will tell. Currently quickest on the field, and then there's this guy who's currently in second place. Is he gonna make it down the line? I'm not too sure. It's over to him, like, if he can get it over the line to start a flying lap. Should be fine. Let's see how it gets on. Heavy braking like a bit into turn 1 of the chicane. Down into third gear. Flicking it to the left. Power out of the corner. Hug the apex as much as you can. Control the throttle. And go as wide as you dare, like without hitting the piece of ashtray or going over the white line. Just over half a second down, but can he make it up, like, which I'm sure that he can. Just needs to get the lines tidy through the this complex section of the sector. Up into fourth, onto another fast flowing chicane also. Has he kept it within the limits? Which he has indeed, and then why does he dare over the curb? Let's see what his second set times are. Only 8 tenths down, so a lot of work to do for Yep, as he climbs up the hill onto the left right hander on the final sector. Then accelerate out and go as wide as you can to get yourself ready to swing over to the right. And then right again, to finish the corner off. Car just swirling out of the corner there. But he did make up some time in the final sector as he was 8 tenths down, and also that he's obviously finished a half a second from his previous best. So David's left the room. Hope they're okay. So this is the final qualification. There's only myself and Yep in the race. Seeing as though that David's left the room. Hope David's okay. So one last time, have a good race. Good luck. Let's have a clean race. What brake balance did you use, Yep, on the Ferrari? Because I was running on 4 the whole time in the Lambo. So on this occasion, we'll begin the race in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. It was 2, but changed it to 0 for the last lap, but only lost 1 second. Fair dues. It's good to know, innit, for the differences, with the brake balancer for sure. Obviously, because these two cars are mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Obviously, it's a bit it takes a lot. Done it for sure to get it together. Anyway, false starts is on. And that Ferrari just goes off the line as Yep takes the lead, but before we get into the first corner, I'm behind his slip. just a little bit like more wide for you. But has he got a track limit penalty? No, he hasn't. He got away with that one. Got a bit twitchy there on the second to last corner. When you ride it over the curves, then this car can be a bit like lethal when it comes to the balance and how it unsettles after going over the curbs, especially where you had to mount over I had to mount over the curbs, which then of course unsettled the car massively. Felt like I'd gone over the curb, which I did, and that's what gave me a half-second penalty for track limits. And then Yep using all the track over. So there's Yep and myself in first and second after the second lap. Whoops. Tried to do a little handbrake turn after obviously going a bit too deep, but we keep moving. So I've got 3.6 seconds that got to make up in the last two laps of the race in order to catch up to Yep. No way. No way. Just so you thought that that Barnsley's got this, and then all of a sudden that a last-minute penalty like is the last thing we need. But regardless, like of the outcome, that we're still keeping that unbeaten run going like at this current phase. So it's 1 point is better than nothing. So may as well keep pushing as we're going into the last lap of the race with Jeppe like we're leading and myself in second. You have to take a time limit penalty. Close enough to 139, but other than that, we got there. So well done to you on the win. And save the replay. GG's. So I'm going to put the message out and say thanks for the races. All the best. And peace. Thanks for the races. All the best and peace. So grab your replay if you want to, and so other than that, I'm just gonna close this lobby and wait for the circle of doom. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, buddy. And been a pleasure. So, before I open the daily tickets whilst I'm watching, whilst we're here, have a look at the Manufacturers Cup and see what's what, because that is what I'll be looking into. So this is the schedules, like, you know, for the Manufacturers of a Cup Exhibition Series for Season 3, for those that are interested in that sort of content. So but yeah, that you know what, I may as well like have a crack at it. So I'm also like thinking car wise that because it's group 3, it's anybody's choice in particular, really, because what you have really is that some races that'll be short, some races that'll be long. Obviously that will it's just like we'll get into like choose the cars wisely, you know, for in case anything happens, especially when you have to finish off the exhibition series, the Nürburgring endurance, of which it could rain at any point. So although there's some people that I know that do like one of the practice stoppages, etc., etc. So but we shall see how that pans out as we go along. So if I enter, because I'm A plus rated drivers. So what that means is for A plus drivers and AA drivers is that you get put into the GT1 league, whereas B rank or something that you get to put into GT2 league. So so I'm gonna choose which car I like to go for manufacturer wise. AMG, Aston. I think it'll be the McLaren. Don't seem to be too bad for sure with the fuel. Nismo's not too bad. Tell you what, I may as well go. Hang on a minute. This is Group 4, and this is Group 3. That is the 911. So you know what? Because it's only Group 3, as far as I'm seeing things, may as well just sign a contract with Porsche. So why not? Why not? Just a little start of something, although it's something I've not really done. However, I have seen some manufacturer races, so may as well just have a crack at it and then see how I get on from there. And so that is me signed, sealed, and racing for Porsche for those four GT3 races in the Manufacturers Cup on that occasion. So there we have it. So now I am signed. So this is the time slots for the first race of the series. So you got a 5 o'clock slot, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock of a session. So we'll just have to I will be streaming, but it's just depending what time I get up on the occasion, as I work nights as you all know. So other than that, now I've got the contract signed with Porsche. Other than that, I'm gonna open the daily tickets, and yeah, see what I win this time. What is that? A prop shaft. Lovely stuff. Carbon propellor shaft. Lovely stuff. Anyway, gotta go into the Skates movie to draw for close to the stream on my open lobbies. So, thank you all for tuning in. Although it may have been a little bit of a quiet one, but we got there in the end. Obviously, with some football going off and so. But other than that, it's been a nice chilled races for this evening for sure. As in the football. Yeah, I'm sure that because is that what you mean, Mayberinho? The football. Yeah, I'm sure it's the football for sure. But yeah, so well, thank you for watching my live stream. The tickets, I mean, yeah, I get you. Yeah, the tickets they're just, it's like rolling the dice, and then you either on the black or the red, and then you hope to get something good, but you cannot guarantee anything. So yeah, that other than that, it's been well, likewise, just a chilled one for sure. And if you're liking the content, hit the like button. And if you are any of viewers, anyone lurking in the background or liking the sort of content or whatever you're into, feel free to drop a subscribe. And on that note, and I wave bye to the camera. I've been getting some decent prices before for sure. I got at one point $1 million or someone got 500,000 or whatever, or even some cars So it just depends like what you come across, don't it? So yeah, so thank you all for watching, and on that note, I'll catch you all on the next one when I return to the next episode. Thank you, take care, peace, and bye for now.